Alright, now we should be live. Before anyone gets in here. Oh, we already have one person. Rubik's Cube says hi. Let me just share this stream to Discord. By the way, the link to join the Discord server is below if you want to check it out. Oh my god, we already have so many people in the chat. Okay, I will read those in just a moment. Let me just promote the stream right now. Right, how many people do we have? We have 10 people in chat already? Oh my god. Wait, let me just read everything here. Rubik's Cube says hi. Teos says yo. Sorry if I butchered that name. Cubing says hi. Yinzar Cuber says hi. No, Yinzer Cuber says hi. Doggo Cuber, yo Tebow. Hi, got a new cube today. Nice, what cube is it? And Yinzer Cuber says, are you going to Worlds? Unfortunately not. But I might stream it. I might like stream during Worlds and then just react to whatever's going on during the World stream. I feel like that might be fun. If you guys want to see that, I don't know like if I can do that. I don't know if it's like allowed, but yeah, this cube is the GAN 14 Pro. By the way, you guys can go check it out. Oh, wrong side of the shirt. Speedcubeshop.com to buy this shirt. Use the code TeboeCubes for 5% off, like it says down there. But yeah, it's you know, this cube has seen better days. So what I'm gonna do is take this cube apart, kind of just clean off all the pieces, re-lube the inside of it and stuff. Do you have the WRM V10? I do not. I'm honestly not someone who collects a huge amount of 3x3s. I'll just kind of buy whatever the newest flagship that I think is good every couple years or so and just make that my main. Oh my god, look at this. As soon as I even took this thing apart, there's so much like dust or whatever this is on my hand. But yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing today. And there's like hair, probably my own hair. I don't know what kind of hair would get in this cube. Wow. Because I remember how good this cube was when I first got it, and I've realized recently it's kind of in need of, you know, a tune-up, so that's what I'm doing today. But yeah, look at all this hair that got inside the cube. I don't know if you guys can see that. Did you see that Soup Timmy video? Which Soup Timmy video? There's a new Soup Timmy video? See, his latest video was about the time he quit cubing. Hair in the Rubik's Cube. Oh yeah, I saw that one. I think Cubehead did something like that as well. But yeah, there is so much hair. I don't know how much, I don't know how this much could have gotten in, but I guess in the, what, 9-10 months or so I've been using this cube, it's just accumulated all of this. But I'm just gonna start by taking out some of that. I like still see some more inside here. Maybe that'll help it. Okay, I think most of it's out. Should I loop and set up my 14 Pro too? Let's see, is that the one you just got? Yeah, if that's the one you just got, then I'd say don't worry about it. I think wherever you bought it from should have already put like factory lube in it, like from GAN. I've just had this cube for a while. Oh, it's not the one you just got? Then yeah, sure, go for it. I mean, I just kind of loop my cube whenever I feel like, you know, it's been a while and it's not turning as good as it used to. For example, I could tell this one's dried off. It's a knockoff cube. I like to take my main and worst cube. Like to comp and stuff. Rubik's Cube asks, do you know Beluga? I know of him. I've seen his videos before. I don't know him like personally. I've never talked to him. But I've heard of him. So I'm just gonna take all of these pieces and just do what I'm doing here. Wipe off the dust and the dirt and whatever's gotten on it, and then put the finished pieces aside. Hopefully, actually I never considered that. I might be readjusting the magnet strength by accident, so hopefully that doesn't happen. I don't think it should, but you know, good to be mindful. But yeah, I'm just wiping off every kind of contact point the pieces have with each other. And by the end, you should have like this disgusting napkin and some much cleaner pieces. Every setup I do does not give a 45-degree corner cutting. What should I do? I'm not sure. I think if you want it to have better corner cutting, you just loosen the tensions with the magnets or something. I honestly have no idea, but I don't think lube would help with that. I think it's more of the, you know, adjusting the actual mechanism of the cube. A4S Cuber says hello, what's up? I hope I'm not accidentally messing with the magnet strength of these pieces, because I kind of like how the magnets feel already. What's your setup? My cube setup? I don't know actually. I just use whatever, like I just clean off the pieces. I put some heavy lube in the core and then some light, you know, faster lube on the pieces. I guess if you're talking about the magnets, I have the edges on, what does this even say? On 3, I believe. I believe that's 3. The corners on 5. Yeah, like look at these pieces, all the dust on them. You just wipe them off with the napkin. Yeah, even now I'm still getting like dust on my fingers. That's how long it's been since I've cleaned out this cube. My 14 Pro Tension 5 center travel 4 corner and edge magnet strongest. I gotta see what's in the centers here. Oh, I forgot you need like a mechanism to take off this thing. You need a little tool that's downstairs. Let's see, can I get it off with just my fingers? No, I'm gonna need to, I would need to do the, I would need to use the tool that's downstairs. Have you seen Stranger Things Season 5 release date? I have, it's coming out, the first part of it is coming out November 26th, and the second part on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day or something, and then the last part on New Year's Eve. I think that's really cool how they're doing it in different parts rather than just the full season. Yeah, there's like so much. I don't even know what this is. It's like this white powdery stuff that's in here. Okay, there. Clean that off. Just a few more pieces to go. Right, that piece seems cleaned off enough. The powder is plastic that's rubbed off the cube from turning. Oh, wow. I thought it was just like dust or some kind of dried up evaporated lube that they put in there or something. I didn't know it was the actual plastic from the cube. I don't think I've ever seen that. I have some other kind of this white flour thing inside my main. That's what I have. I think that's what he's talking about with the plastic from the cube. That's actually very interesting. Kind of scary because it means my cube is degrading. And also I have a bunch of microplastics on my fingers now. I recently bought another 14 Pro UV. It's in shipping process. Nice. I haven't gotten a new cube in a while. What is this, bro? Look at this. There's like some purple pinkish stuff inside this edge piece. It's not in any of the other edge pieces. I don't know what this is. But yeah, I should order some new cubes for some videos. I have a lot of cool video ideas of unboxings. By the way, let me know what unboxings you guys want to see. Like any specific, you know, non-WCA puzzles, 3x3s, flagship cubes. Did you spill anything on your cube? No, not that I remember. But now that all the pieces are thoroughly wiped off, I think we can get to reassembling. Actually, let me wipe off the centers and the cores. Maybe this will get rid of some of the hair as well. Your main is 75 bucks, right? Let me see. I actually don't remember. GAN 14 Pro. TeboeCube shop. Yeah, the frosted version is $60, while the UV coated version is $65. But using the code Tebow at TeboeCube shop, I mean, obviously they sent me they sent me this cube, but if you want to get it sent to you, you can use the code Tebow for 5% off at TeboeCube shop. That's TEBOE. And also I'm doing this thing where if you send me through either Discord or email a screenshot or some kind of proof of you using the code Tebow, you'll get a shout out on my channel. So there's never been a better time to use the code Tebow. I thought it was 75 and 79. Maybe they changed the price. I don't know. I think it is I think it used to be somewhere around 75, so they might have lowered the price after releasing the 15. Alright, the core looks hair-free. The pieces look dust-free. I think it's time we reassemble. I haven't actually taken the time to set up a cube in a long while. So this should be interesting. Tebow, do you know how to fix the GAN square one popping issue? I don't have a GAN square one, so I would not be able to help you there. Sorry. I honestly didn't even know GAN made a square one. Let me look this up. GAN square one. How long have they been making the GAN square one? Yeah, it just seems like prototypes. Do you have a GAN square one? I think this guy's messing with me. I was like, GAN square one? It's on prototype stage. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. I had to make sure. I was like, huh? Oh, wow. Oh, this cube feels so dry. Now that all the loop's taken out of it. Let me try doing a solve with this. Let me try doing a couple solves with this dry cube, but it doesn't feel that great. Yeah. Oh my god, that was not a good solve. I need to lube this. It just feels so unpleasant to turn. I feel like I can't even turn accurately. Jeez, I haven't solved this badly in years. Okay, one more shot. Let's get a sub 10. Ah, an 11. Okay. All right, I'll be back in a bit. I'm gonna get the tool to undo the centerpiece with. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. I just needed to get this thing.
That's when you're starting in Leipzig?
No, I've been, but I just needed to go and get this little tool. Okay, are you back?
unboxed it in my last video, and it was not a very good cube. Next up is this middle ring, but set that off to the side, and then I'm going to be going crazy on the edge piece, and then the other edge. I don't necessarily flip over the cube and do the same thing. I think just once is fine. It spreads around. So put that back in, and then always make sure you
Wait, have you guys not heard me that whole time? Oh my god, nobody told me until now. Yeah, okay. You guys should hear me now, right? Are you talking? We weren't able to hear. Alright. You guys should hear me now. Alright, now it should be back. But yeah, sorry, I was muted. I turned down my volume when I left. But basically, what I was saying is that I wasn't sure if I had to put this thicker lube in the centerpieces, because I know back when centerpieces and cubes were a lot more simple, they just had the screw and the spring and the ball, not ball bearing, the washer and stuff. You could like lube the center, like inside the centerpiece where the core is. And then you do the thinner lube on the inside. Let me just do a couple drops of this thin lube. Just like 1, 2, and then turn it around a bit. It became pretty much unnecessary with maglev. Alright, got it. I feel so old. Oh, just realized that I'm still on this. Should be on this. Did not realize you guys were seeing my analytics and my live stream setup. Alright. Oh wow. Those 2 drops made a difference. Oh my god, it's almost too fast now. A lot of cubes still use springs. Yeah, but this one uses maglev. So let's just do a quick solve. Oh, let's skip. G-firm. Wow, that's fast. I almost gotta break this in so it doesn't become too fast. Look at that. Do a U4 in 1 flick. Let's get to some solving, just to break in this cube a bit. I'm gonna push this forward now that we're pretty much done with the, you know, the setup part. We don't have to see my desk. I'm gonna move it down though, so that you guys can still see the cube. And let me restart the session. Get these bad solves out of the way. Oh my god, it's a little uncontrollably fast now. but I'm getting much better times than I was at the beginning of the stream, so. Oh my god, it's getting hard to control. But it does feel much better than it did before the stream, so I'm glad I took the time to set this up. Look at that, an 8-second solve. I gotta pull up the stream on my phone now to read the chat. You can always add weight to 5 to the pieces. That is true. Maybe I'll add a bit of heavier lube. Let me add just the tiniest bit of this. Wait, do I have the attachment? Okay, just the tiniest bit to the outside of this edge piece or the corner piece. Don't want to overdo it, but there. Okay, that did make it a little better. Oh, is it raining? Oh, it just started raining where I am. Yes, okay. See, we're getting some better times here. I pretty much average sub 10 on a good day. I don't know what's happening that I'm not averaging sub 10, but it really just depends on the day. Microscopic says we should do a Let's Cube. I haven't done one of those in a while. I actually will set one up right after I do a couple more solves. Oh no. Oh no, okay. I don't know why my left thumb kind of hurts. Maybe that's why I'm not doing as well. Oh, I didn't start the timer? That was actually a really good solve, too. What's your PB average of 5? My PB average of 5, let's just see. My PB average of 5 is an 8.05. I'm kind of surprised I don't have a sub 8 average of 5 yet. But it's an 8.05. Oh my god, I just saw a flash of lightning outside. Are you guys hearing that outside? Oh, Cube for Speed's here. Is your PB average on stack mat? No, I keyboard my solves. Just because, I don't know if a stack mat will connect to this website, but it might. Either way, I gotta get a new stack mat. I still have that old stack mat from like back in the day. But yeah, I should do more stack mat solves to practice for, you know, when I have to solve in comp with a stack mat. I got a 6.1 average of 5 on Smart Cube, but I don't count that since my 6.24 PB average is on stack mat. Wow, a 6 average on stack mat. Oh my god, look, I have a full cross. It's just not permutated correctly. But that would be crazy if it were. I'm gonna do this white cross. If Tebow gets 500 bucks, he destroys his GAN 14 Pro. Sure, why not? Yeah, sure, if I get 500 bucks, I'm gonna destroy this cube. Personally, I connect the GAN timer to the CS timer since it uses Bluetooth. Is that that's the little one, right? GAN timer. Oh no, I'm thinking of the Yushin timer or something. But yeah, it's cool. I didn't know this was Bluetooth. That's actually really cool. Okay, one more solve, then we'll start the Let's Cube. All right, Let's Cube. Let's just start a public room. Do I have to log in? There we go. Alright, just started a public Let's Cube room. Let's see who's the first person to join it. Okay, I just shared the link in chat. Okay, Mike already joined. We're gonna wait for a couple more people to join the Let's Cube. Basically, Let's Cube is this website where you guys can race me like live. So if a couple people join, we can have this kind of mini competition here between, you know, me and the viewers. All right, I'm gonna start. Just do a solve to kind of demo it. Oh. Okay, not too bad for my first solve. Ah, okay, that wasn't that good at the end. Oh, we have another person in here. Not sure if this person is from the chat or from just the website, the Let's Cube website, but either way, that's cool. Just waiting for other solvers. While we wait, I just want to say, if you guys haven't seen it in my last couple of videos, I've launched a memberships program. So if you want to support the channel a little extra and get access to being able to use some custom, really cool looking cubing emojis in the chats and comments, early access to some of my new videos and behind the scenes content, and bonus videos, then you should definitely consider becoming a member. Okay, 11. Yeah, as I was saying, I've made 3 tiers to make it as affordable as possible because I want everyone to have the chance to, you know, get access to these things regardless of how much of a budget they have. But, you know, no obligation. The free content isn't going anywhere. But I have this extra outlet now where the people who want to support extra, you know, can have a small community with them. Oh no. Oh my god. The turns are like slipping out of control. Ah. Oh, come on, 13. Why isn't your main the GAN 15? Because I don't have one yet. You got Wade Berman in the chat. Or not in the chat, in the website. Oh my god, it is pouring outside. Okay, 10. Yeah, you guys can't see it right now, but it is absolutely pouring outside of my house right now. I'm sure you guys can hear it. Yeah, the cube actually feels really nice now that I've had a chance to break in some of the lube. Oh, new scramble available. Okay. go. Okay, that's closer to what I actually average. Oh, who do we have? Do we have somebody else? Undefined. Guys, +2's not counted home. Okay? I'm not counting that +2. What has chat been saying? Okay, this looks like an alright solve. What was my first main? I mean, technically it was a Rubik's brand, because that's the first cube I ever solved on. And then after moving on from my Rubik's brand, I think my first speed cube was a Shengshao Wind. It's a really, really old cube. Let me pull it up here. Shengshao Wind. Wow, what a throwback. Look at this.
Hey guys, so today I'm going to be making
Oh my
a
god,
review
back when
of the
JR Cuber had
Wind.
his,
This cube
you
actually
know,
came out a
was
while
still
ago,
a child,
but
his
I've
voice
continued
hadn't
to put
dropped
off
yet.
doing it because I've gotten other cubes in the mail. But all of that is
Look at that
first
cube.
step to convince
That was
us
my
that
first speed cube.
Shengshao is notorious.
I'm
for
trying to see
taking-
the
you just
turning
can't hear
here.
it.
Look at that. That was my first ever speed cube. Okay, without further ado, did I already do this? Yeah, okay, this is the scramble. Ready, set, go. YouTuber says, I subscribe to you. Thank you so much. Thunder, yeah, it's like storming outside right now. Average Floridian weather. Am I right? Ricardo Marzullo asks, how long have I been color neutral for? Honestly, probably a good 10 or so years now. I started being color neutral really early on, when I was maybe averaging 30 or 40 seconds. And I honestly don't regret it at all. Like, I know a lot of people nowadays learn color neutral, like, when they're really fast, or they don't learn it at all, they just stick with being white only or dual color neutral. I like that I learned color neutral so early on because it allowed me to, like, kind of get into the habit of it, I guess, rather than having to, you know, readjust, learn everything with new colors. And oh my god, this solve is so bad. Ouch. Okay, an 18. How is it outside? Yeah, I gotta show you guys how it is outside. I'm gonna find a way to add a new camera here. Oop. Look at this. That's how it is outside. It's pretty bad. I shouldn't film for too long. It's right outside my house, just for privacy, but yeah. And I was gonna go out, like hang out with a friend today, and I still want to, but dang, this weather is not not great. So we're gonna have to do something indoors. What's my cheapest cube? I actually made a video about that. Let me just look it up. TeboeCubes cheapest. It's gotta be one of these here.
Finds a cheap cube on a not very established cube. So to stick with the holiday theme, this first product is the Christmas cube. It's from
Okay,
Z
$3.99, not that bad.
plastic. There's more plastic around the cube, even when you take it out of the plastic. Cubes cost a total of $1.99.
Okay, probably those dollar store cubes then. I actually destroyed this one in a recent stream. But I bought these two cubes for $2 each. No, not $2 each, for $1 each. And then this cube was actually...
on Amazon. Oh my god, this packaging is stupid.
Oh wow,
and
what?
The cheapest is definitely a used product.
Bro, I did not know that this cube costed me 98 cents. I didn't even remember. This is the YJ Rainbow Ball. And I guess it cost me 98 cents. This is my cheapest cube, actually. But it actually doesn't feel that cheap. It doesn't feel like a, cheap dollar store cube. Alright, back to the Let's Cube. I feel like I did the scramble. Am I tripping, or did I not do this? There we go. Man, today's just not my day. Oh, I meant 3x3. Okay. My cheapest 3x3 is probably one of those dollar store cubes. Or the Guanlong if we're talking about strictly speed cubes. How many videos do you have? Good question. It's probably like 400 at this point. 479, and that includes my shorts and everything, I assume. But yeah, this channel's been around for nearly 10 years. You keep scrolling, you see my terrible old thumbnails. Like, what is this? What is this? And then you see the thumbnails slowly get better. an 838. Guess how many cubes do I have? I'm gonna say 50. No, 40. No, 50. It's actually 12. Okay. Which ones are those? I assume a 3x3, maybe a 2x2, some non-WCA stuff, a big cube. Oh wow, I just saw a big flash of lightning. There's gonna be thunder in 3, 2, 1. Nice. What was that, 2 sub 10s in a row? Yeah, okay, I'm getting kind of back into the flow of things. Oh wow, we have some fast people here. Okay, could this be our 3rd sub 10 in a row? I think so. Oh, yes, okay. That was a close call, but it was under 10 seconds. W scramble? Yeah, that was a great scramble. W scramble here too. That's 4 in a row. I'm gonna see how long my streak could be of sub 10 solves. Eddie Artis says, what's good? Hey. I just set up my GAN 14 Pro, made it a lot more usable because I hadn't lubed it or done anything to it in a few months and it got pretty bad, so I tuned it up a bit, put some lube in it. I'm liking how it is right now. I don't practice X cross enough. Yeah, I just do an X cross whenever I see like a free pair and I want to preserve it or put it in somehow, like before finishing the cross. I just started practicing 4x4. Do you have any advice? Once you get good or like kind of decent at Redux method, learn Yao and then practice that. You're going to be slower with it at first, but the potential for it is higher. So once you actually practice Yao and get good at it, you'll get way faster than you would with Redux. That's my advice. My time's not going through for some reason. Dang. That sucks. Can you refresh the page or something? Maybe that'll do it. My timer won't start. Oh, try clicking. Yeah, you gotta click here, like where the number is. And then you'll be able to start the timer and stuff. See, like when I click outside of it, my timer's not starting. You gotta just click here, and then you'll be able to. Bro, wait, this is the same scramble we just had. Is it not? Yeah, this is the same scramble from before. I don't know what's happening with the site. Bro, what is this scramble? It's again. Oh, I'm actually gonna get a slower time on it though. Yeah, that was the same scramble. I think after a while, no one solving, can see. Oh, you can see the scramble you just did. Oh, that's why it's not counting my same time again and again. Okay, that might be it. Because I just kept getting like sub 9s on that same solve, and it just, yeah, it hasn't gone through any of them. What's your main Megaminx? Good question. I think it's the X-Men Galaxy. Yeah. X-Men Galaxy Megaminx. It's one of these. It's the original one with the ridges on it. Okay, if this is gonna be the same scramble again. Watch, it's gonna be the same scramble. Yep. Let's see if I can, let's just see how fast I can get with this one scramble. Oh no, that lockup at the end was... Press new scramble. Oh my god, wait. Okay, I just realized I could do that. I haven't used the site in like 3 years, sorry. No wonder I had been doing the same scramble over and over. This looks like a really good scramble too. Oh my god. Oh my god, that could have been a sub 8. If you did vertical live, you would have got a lot more spectators. That's true, but I vertical live, you get a lot more viewers, but they're not like fans of your channel, you know? They're just random people who happen to scroll on your live. With the horizontal live streams, you get fewer people, but they're more engaged with like your community and stuff, like they're bigger fans. So I have done a vertical live stream and I got like 140, 150 viewers, probably a total of 1,000 across the whole stream. And I am gonna do some again. Like I think that's a fun idea. But for now, I just wanted to do something for, you know, the OGs. I memorized the scramble by now. True. Right, in a moment I'm gonna just click new scramble. We have somebody timing, so I don't want to interrupt them. But once they're done, I'm gonna click new scramble. All right, new scramble. If you get 3 super chats, you destroy your dollar store cube. Do I have another one to destroy? Let me see. Yeah, I'll destroy this cube right here. If I get 3 super chats within the next, oh no, I can't set a goal for 3 super chats. If I get, yeah, whatever, it doesn't have to be a goal. If I just get 3 super chats within the next 10 minutes, then I'll destroy my dollar store cube. I'm actually going to pull up a 10-minute timer. Oh no, you won't be able to see both on the screen at the same time, I forgot. Oops. What do you guys see right now on the stream? Oh, you did see both. Okay. There we go. Hmm. Nice, okay, now I'm getting more in the flow of things. And the rating's clearing up. That's good. What's the website you use for timer? I usually use this one, cubingtime.com, but since I'm racing with other people in chat right now, I'm using, what's it called? Let's Cube. Someone do a super chat. Yeah, like I said, if we get 3 super chats in the next 10 minutes, I'm gonna destroy this dollar store cube. Okay, what is a super chat? It's a little chat you do if you're on mobile. I don't know if you're on mobile or desktop, but if you're on mobile, you just click down here, super chat. Your chat will be one of these colors. You can choose any price amount, and it's just like a donation, like on Twitch. But if 3 people donate in the next 10 minutes, then I'll destroy this cube. If it breaks, keep a corner piece to make a 1x1. A dollar store 1x1 would be crazy, with these little star stickers on them. I want to do super chat, but my mom won't let me. That's totally fine, no obligation. In fact, I don't even really want to destroy this cube, but I will do it if I get a super chat. Oh my god, this thing doesn't even turn. We're just waiting on one more person, and then we'll start the next solve. Oh, there we go. Totally did the wrong OLL. We got 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes in this super chat timer. YouTuber says someone super chat quick, or 3 super chats. Oh my god, 52 seconds. What editing software do you use? I use Adobe Premiere Pro, but for streaming I use OBS. Come on, 40 seconds in the super chat timer. Oh, Ricky Cubing has to go? Alright, see you in the next stream. Alright, I'm just gonna click on New Scramble. Alright, in 11:40, timer's at 0 seconds. Fortunately, this dollar store cube gets to live another day. And I think that's actually a pretty good place to end off the stream. So, I hope you guys had a good time. I'll see you in the next one.